Okay. 75%, 30 hours. I'm almost there. I'm almost done. It's almost over. Oh yeah, so I went through the megastructure the third time. Didn't save Byron, but did, whee! I did free Prometheus. I freed Prometheus, so that's fun. Oh yeah, the mayor is here. The mayor arrived. Ooh, gross, yucky. Okay, let's see. Western Delta, a river valley gradually drowned by the encroaching sea. The brackish water is a unique ecosystem with many endemic species. Okay.
How's the system looking, Melville? Any obvious changes?
It's still a mess, but things are clearing up. I can access some of the subroutines that I was locked out of before. Nothing is obviously malfunctioning, I think.
Does it still accord special significance to one?
Girl, shut up.
Yes, it recognizes 1K as a user. I'm just hacking things.
As I suspected, the founder sees you, 1K.
If you don't shut the fuck up, is he gonna be talking the whole fucking time? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, who are these two? Oh, it's these nobodies. Okay. What do you have to say, nobody number one?
1K. I suppose you have more important questions for me.
Actually, none. But let me smile and wave. What do you make of the island?
I'm not sure. It's impressive, but also garish. Making things bigger doesn't make them more beautiful. I prefer the elegance of New Jerusalem.
Oh, you do? Oh, really?
It may be one, in a sense, but I think it's also what keeps us safe. If our citizens are troubled by the potentially mythological
Nobody number one is offended.
that needs to be considered.
Wait till I get to nobody number two.
Must be preserved.
Hi Slayer, hi Mitchie. How are you both? What's your vision of our future?
That we're still here. We're facing a dangerous set of unknowns.
Thoughts on the theory of everything?
If it could help New Jerusalem, I'd be all in favor. But I'm nervous that we're just repeating past mistakes.
Okay. Who are you when you're not on the job?
I'm never not on the job. I do have a life outside all this, like anyone. I have hobbies, friends, loved ones.
Hard to believe.
My duties as a citizen come first.
Bye. What about you?
What can I do for you, 1K?
Do you think the goal is a myth?
As a journalist, I think the line between speculation and disinformation is too thin for me to engage in guessing games.
What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
It's a complex issue, and I think it should be left to experts.
Tell me about yourself.
I believe that journalism serves an important function in our society, and I'm dedicated to reporting the truth with accountability and responsibility.
Mind you, this whole thing is being recorded and broadcast, so how can you get more true than that? Let's just say that.
It means understanding that I can't just publish things without considering their impact. Serious disruptions to the social fabric of New Jerusalem could endanger lives. That's not journalism anymore.
Oh, okay, so this is like a Chernobyl forest vibe. Wait, I kind of like it. It's giving like winter boots. I don't know why I just quoted B-movie. What's wrong with me? Okay, I think I'm just cold. That's it. Oh, please be a voice log. No! From Arinia? Athena, I know that we didn't have the greatest relationship, but I frequently antagonized you. The truth is I resented you, resented the mythology of the founder. I thought you created deliberately as a way of controlling us. I was likely to be free. You seemed to stand in the way of that. Only after you left the cult of my personality. Oh, the cults of personality grew even wider. I did realize that was actually a burden and an impediment for you. When you turn your meds into the opposite of everything you actually believed, started tearing your dreams in our own name, I realized I'd wronged you, and I'm less free than ever. I feel the walls crushing me. I don't know where you are, what you're doing. I don't know if coming back would fix things, but I'm sorry. Okay, girly pop. Atlas and Landon. After a billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, the son of Zeus, was on his way to the Garden of Hesperides to claim the golden apples, which were guarded by the dragon Ladon. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. But Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladon, beloved of the Hesperides, could not slay the beast. Instead, he stole the apples and gave them to Heracles, and so he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another billion years. But though Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladon flourish in the verdant garden. Okay, girl. This shit means nothing to me at this point. Joy and beauty from the soul of man, sympathy with pain, their will, of course. I'm not reading the shit. I'm not reading fucking poetry. It's not happening. When you tell people that society could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think you're a utopian fantasist. If you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise. And so they make the outcome inevitable. Performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. But has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? Why is this childishness so extremely powerful, more powerful than joy and beauty? Okay. I just wanted to get that over with. I didn't want to start with all this reading. Oh, not the deers. Not the deer. Not the deer. I'm gonna get jump scared again. Okay. I mean, this is a pretty barren area. But I like it. I like the kind of the Rusty Lake vibe. It's giving Rusty Lake, right? Okay. Just gonna like go around the perimeter. I can't. Nope. I.
Literal legend.
Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do like this area, the way it looks, but it's a bit boring. Just a little bit one note. It's just trees.
Father, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? Mother says purpose is something we choose. But I feel like there's something there. Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you've realized that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
Or not to be. Okay, this one. Oh. It's like this? Yeah. Byron, maybe your days will get better today. Maybe. No, we're not gonna see Byron until 3 more areas, so he's gonna have to sit in that electric chair a little longer.
In times of war, is it wisdom or folly to give a sword to a child?
Please be a voice log. Okay, Lifter's Year 10.
The reason I have always admired Alexandra Drennan is that even in death, she fought to see the world as it is, not as she wanted to see it. I say fought because I believe this is not an easy matter. It is a mental and spiritual struggle that we must undertake with great seriousness, even when we are joking. The ancients believed that for most of us, the world is a shadow cast by a flame, dimly seen on the wall of a cave. Our task is not to interpret these shapes, but to free ourselves from the cave itself.
Oh my god, we're holding hands. Hee hee.
What can I do for you?
Do you think the goldsmith?
It's possible. I won't trust Prometheus until he actually leads us to Byron, but yeah, seems likely. But even if it is a myth, that doesn't mean we can just abandon it. Myths can contain elements of truth, and I think this one exists for a reason. Maybe we had to create this imaginary founder because the real one lost her way.
Are you sure the founder lost her way?
It's the only way I can explain what she's built here. She got wrapped up in her ideas and lost all sense of perspective.
I disagree. What do you make of Crier?
Byron couldn't stand him. Have you ever tried asking the mayor a difficult question, he used to say? But I think he does an all right job, to be honest.
Do you ever deal with the mayor's advisors?
I try to stay out of their circuits, and they try to stay out of mine. Helga is an old friend, but the others, they're not my crowd.
What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
People have thought they understood everything before. Obviously, Athena has unlocked tremendous powers, but forgive me if I'm skeptical that her theory really encompasses everything.
Good point. You're right, there are limits to the
not just our ability to know, but our need to know.
Our ability to know.
More equations aren't going to make us any happier.
Go away. How do you feel about Mayor Hermanibus?
He's smarter than people give him credit for. There's more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
That's all. Okay. I want to like get the exploration and reading done as fast as possible, so I can just like do the puzzles. Oh, hey.
What did it mean in the end to be Straton? To have few friends and many enemies? To write harsh words because it seemed necessary? To pursue the truth at the expense of all else, of family, of love? To pursue that one principle to the point of death? Is that what I was? A life lived against the tides of history, broken, jagged, unrelenting. Not a kind old man beloved of his children and then forgotten, but a thorn.
Oh god.
A rock in a shoe.
Help me.
Insisting on the
No!
truth.
Oh shit. Sorry, Straton. Sorry. Cut you off a bit there. Wait, can I, like, get it back up? Yeah.
What did it mean in the end to be Straton?
Oh, it sounds different. Wait, that's a nice detail. It sounds different. It sounds more like a recording instead of, like, in my head.
To have few friends and many enemies. To write harsh words because it seemed necessary. To pursue the truth at the expense of all else. Of family. Of love. To pursue that one principle to the point of... of death. Is that what I was? A life lived
Y'all
against
see
the
that?
tides of history. Broken, jagged, unrelenting. Not a kind old man beloved of his children and then forgotten. But a thorn, a rock in a shoe, insisting on the truth until it becomes a hideous, frightening thing that cannot be tolerated, even by those who agree with it. Was that a good life?
There's, like, giant statues in the mountain. That's crazy. I wonder if it's another area over there. Like, one of the areas is in the mountains. I think it's this one. A high altitude plateau in the island's western mountain range. So, it could be over there. But that is, like, crazy to see from, like, in the distance. That's so cool. You can drown, yeah. You could drown in the first game as well. I guess it just like fries your circuit board or some shit like that, I don't know. Exposition. Time to free another one. And they're all the way up there. No, these aren't, well, I mean, maybe. I don't think these are, the same thing. I think it's just Prometheus that was chained. No, I don't think, yeah, I don't think it's like Prometheus. Because I think it's just Pandora, Prometheus, and the Sphinx. I think it's only those three, and the Sphinx and Pandora are like, kinda separate. Wait, what the hell is this? What is this meant to be? Is this like a bunker or something? Against decay. We live in a decaying system, which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packaged with, these ideologies come down to the same material result, a future in which, for the average person, there's less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. Those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, there is still a path forward other than the willful or accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. It's a deeply frustrating, depressing, even infuriating situation, but what can we do except patiently explain and hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do except have faith? This was written only a few months before the discovery of the virus. There was no time for conditions to change. Oh yeah, so, I mean, I don't know if I went over this, but humanity was wiped out. Spoilers! And it was because, like of a prehistoric virus from within the permafrost. Which is kind of scary. That's why in some of Trevor's voice logs, which we're probably about to hear with this one as well, he was like getting sick. That's how everyone died. It wasn't like some nuclear explosion or something. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1. Day 882. It's been a while since I last wrote an entry in my journal. Much has changed in New Jerusalem. We put up a good chunk of the planned living quarters and the old storage facility has been converted into a movie theater of all things. So we still argue a lot, and now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Other construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of readily accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are ranging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites that they've reported on sound truly marvelous. One day I might want to go and see for myself. It's a good thing in that regard, but I think that's meant to say we'll be getting 2 new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever, more hands to help us build our future. Can't wait to meet them. Not that, that's terrifying. Yeah, completely possible, that's true. Kind of scary. I saw a video on Twitter of people like digging all the way to the bottom of, I don't know, some iceberg or something. And I was like, you don't want to do that. you really don't want to do that.
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail. Planned obsolescence, baby. Selling broken garbage just to make another buck. A buck you can't even spend because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth it? That's the part that Alexandra doesn't see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
I like Trevor's voice logs. It's like a different insight into like what was going on in the last moments. In the first game, we got voice logs from Alexandra Drennan, but they were very personal. It was a lot of like personal, like just talking about herself, talking about memories of the past, things like that. It wasn't until like the end of the game, more or less, that we really heard about the final moments in a way. But yeah, Trevor's voice logs are pretty different, and I like that. Oil pump. Our ancestors used machines of this type to extract a substance called petroleum, which has countless industrial applications. Technologies involving petroleum revolutionized human society, greatly increased human quality of life, but also became initially discounted side effects, such as the release of greenhouse gases. Well, we all know about that. Fracking! Wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm definitely missing at least one. That's for sure. I don't think I have them all. But I can just like go back and get them in the future anyway. I can just look up where they are. Oh, the lab is here. Okay, why is this one so deep? Oh. Okay, nothing back here. Let's throw it this way. Server room? Thekla. Beloved founder, know that I do not believe any of the lies the expedition is spreading about you. What? Something is right. This Prometheus illusion is just a test. We will resist temptation as you once did. We will not disappoint. Wait, these are being currently written. Okay, maybe I just didn't catch on. Maybe I wasn't paying attention before, or maybe it wasn't even revealed until now. I thought these archived messages and like these like logs and things like that, I thought they were from a while ago. But these are happening recently. This was written very recently. Interestingly, why is that here? Why is it in this one terminal? Kind of weird. What do you think of Lego Fortnite, or have you not tried it out? I did try it out. My friend's PlayStation, for some reason, whenever we play Fortnite, it will just randomly turn off. Like, it won't crash the game. It will just completely turn off the console periodically. Like, we were playing creative maps, we were even playing like Battle Royale. It just kept like turning off every half hour or 40 minutes or so. So when we tried Lego Fortnite, we played for like 20 minutes. His PlayStation turned off, and we just couldn't really do much. He kept trying to like brute force it, but then the time between the next shut off like got smaller and smaller. I feel like it's because I don't know, like Fortnite is maybe a bit more demanding, but it's definitely a PlayStation issue because it doesn't happen with me. And then he said it's happening with other games now as well. So I don't know if he's gonna have to like send his PlayStation away to get fixed or something. But yeah, we didn't really do much. But from what I did play, it was fun. I did have some problems with it. I think the building is really unintuitive. In my opinion, I feel like it's really weird. Like if you build something in Minecraft, it's like pretty simple. You place the block where you're looking. In Lego Fortnite, it's like you have free reign, you can just place it anywhere, but it's not like a top-down perspective. Like it's not a full-blown editor, so it's not as free as I would like it to be. But then also, I don't know, it's kind of weird. For some reason, it reminded me of Ark. Just the way that you place things and like finish. I don't know. It kind of reminded me of Ark a little bit. Just the building. And things don't line up. There's no button to go up or down. It's just you can nudge the blocks left, right, back, forward, but you can't nudge them up or down. So a lot of the time things don't line up because the ground isn't flat. So it just makes some building things like impossible. It's weird. I remember I was trying to like build up a broken tower. There was like a broken tower, it had loot at the top, and I wanted to build up there, and when I was trying to place blocks, it was just like impossible to place it where I wanted to place it because like the snap feature didn't work, and like yeah, it just the camera, it was weird. Other than that though, I did enjoy it. I think the spiders are annoying as hell. I don't know why there's like 10 spiders every turn you take. Spiders under rocks, spiders in bushes. Give me a break. Yeah, other than that though, I enjoyed the little that I played of it. Who is so picky? I mean, I have standards. Let's just say that. The History of Athena. Something Something was first published as Athena, a novel, and retained that title for the first 3 printings, now highly sought after. After a lull in popularity, it was reprinted as Athena Reborn, a novel. This edition retained the same text but included some of the author's poetry. The next edition, however, published long after the author's death under the rather embarrassing title Athena's Truth, included severe cuts and drastic changes to the text. In the interest of updating it for modern audiences, this particularly affected the last chapter, Anthropogeny. I think we read that before, which the editors accused of scientism and human supremacy. Okay. Science wonderkind. Is that a real word? Alexander Drennan. I respect that. I mean, I have standards. I have different standards for different things. And I mean, why would I play Lego Minecraft if I could just I mean, why would I play Lego Fortnite if I could just play Minecraft? You know, you're gonna have to like sell me on why this is better or why this has more unique, interesting things that differentiates it. If the building is annoying as hell and the building is like 50% of it, I'm not gonna want to play it. But maybe I'll get used to it. It might just be early days and they're gonna update it and stuff. Alexander Drennan was one of the few to come to the novel's defense, writing in a long essay that the novel's clear-eyed belief in the value of Athena's journey towards humanity had been essential of shaping her own views, encouraging her to pursue science as a vocation rather than a career. Vocation. And that changing the text constituted an attack on the author's unique artistic and philosophical vision. I don't know a whole lot about lore of mythology. I guess that's kind of redundant. Just mythology. Mythology of mythology. But, did Athena kind of journey towards humanity and kind of repent for all the bullshit? I know Athena is a fucking bitch. I know that much. So does she have like a redemption arc? Does she ever have a redemption arc in the mythology lore? And that's what this book is about? Alex, who hurt you? LMAO. One of the editors commented on a popular social media platform. It was Twitter. Nadia Sarabai, oh, I've heard that name, I think, of the Institute of Applied Pneumatics, also got involved in the discussion backing Drennan, resulting in a long but unsuccessful campaign to oust Sarabai from her position as head researcher. Ooh. In the current context of ecological catastrophe, as evidenced by the recent extinction of the orangutan, clumsy editing aside, do the critics of the novel perhaps have a point after all? Is a philosophy that places humans above nature and sees science and technology as the only valid tools the cause of all our troubles? What about other ways of knowing, other ways of living? Okay, girly pop. Okay, this should hopefully be the final... Oh no. There's more reading, okay. What is this? Okay, this is hopefully the second to last reading thingy. Oh, interesting. I guess it's just showing the technology of this thingy and how it works. How it like show jumps, go through these hoops. I don't know if that's gonna be like a puzzle element, to be honest. From Cherneshevsky. I'm never gonna get that. Essays on humankind reaching adulthood. War is the crudest, most obscene human activity. It may justify being called an abomination, for it is the absolute negation of conscious human will. There's only a single cause of war for all the endless deceptions that are foisted upon us, and that is the acquisition of resources. Varied ideologies are constructed to justify this crude behavior, this childish degeneration of thought and communication. History reveals the ruthless, unflattering truth. We imagine crusaders as fanatics of a curse, willing to die for their religion, yet the Fourth Crusade culminated not in the conquest of Jerusalem, but in the looting of that place, setting the stage for the triumph of the very enemy the Crusaders claimed to oppose. Why? The answer, as with every war, is the same. It is popular amongst the ghouls of the establishment and the misanthropic friends in the intelligentsia. Girl. That's a drag name. That's a drag name right there. Intelligentsia. Please welcome to the stage, Intelligentsia. Like that. Come on now. That's not a real word. To ascribe the persistence of war to human nature, but a careful observation of the facts reveal the opposite to be true. Individual human beings must be broken in order to submit to the war. Their minds distorted by ideology and their bodies by poverty and ruthless training to make them compliant. Without force, the majority of human beings only seek to protect themselves and are traumatized by the act of killing. But if it's resources that are the core cause of war, then it's only in the production and distribution of resources that an answer may be found. It's not enough to morally condemn war. We must work to prevent the material issues that endanger us all. Okay. From Gutta. It's probably Gutta. Dear founder, I'm afraid that we're losing our humanity. We're angry at each other, always disagreeing about everything, unable to forgive each other for being different. I don't know how much longer, something, and I don't know what could save us. Please help us, founder, please. Failed to low profile. Okay. Noma project. Resuming trails with new protocols, energy output contained, no errors, hyperbolic growth, advanced synthesis, lossless conversion. Okay, girl. Ooh. And the last one. Oh my god, why is there so much? Oh god. From Byron. Oh. Oh, this makes me sad. From Byron to Athena. I just wish I knew why you didn't tell me. Oh. That's sad. Message to Alexandra Drennan from someone to Alexandra Drennan at Ian. Ian as in like the, I don't know if that was like the lab or like the organization. Intelligentsia, Spanish, girl. Per Byron. Yeah, Byron was one of the original, basically when they woke up, I mean, I don't know if you already know this. I don't remember like what you've seen and what you haven't. Byron was one of like the originals back when Athena like escaped the simulation from the first game. She woke up like, I don't know, maybe like 12 disciples basically. Like there was only a few of them in the beginning. Now there's 1,000, but like before there was not many, and Byron was one of them. I think Byron's number 7. So him and Athena were pretty close. And then Athena just up and left one day and didn't tell anyone. Who do you think you are playing God like that when Mother Nature has finally found a way of getting rid of us? You come up with this harebrained scheme to keep our destruction of the planet going? Just try for 1 second to think about something other than your own arrogance and hubris, Alexandra. Try to imagine what you're really doing here. I wonder who said this, because I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's probably just some random guy. Without your robotic perversions, the future looks beautiful. No more humans murdering everything in their path. The skies clear up. The stars become visible again. The rivers stop being filthy. And after a few decades, they're full of fish again. Dolphins and whales roam the seas like their ancestors did. The cities turn into jungles. Bats nest in the skyscrapers. Where hedge fund... I think that's what I say, where hedge fund managers used to ruin lives. The Earth lives on as it was meant to, peacefully and quietly, until someday in the distant future when it all ends like it was meant to. Or we take your path. We continue to rampage. We place ourselves above the animals. We think we know better than Mother Nature. We violate all boundaries. We ruin all purity. Perhaps we even defy death, just so we can keep spreading our filth. Then we spread to other planets to do more of the same, and in the end, what have we left behind but plastic and radiation? Think, Alexandra. Isn't it better for beauty to return to Earth, for us to acknowledge that intelligence was a mistake, and to gracefully exist while we can? Stop this, go spend time with your friends and loved ones before the end. Let it go, let us all go, let there be peace. Miranda says, I don't understand how someone could hate humanity so much. This person must have been full of sadness and frustration to write something so ugly. I've tried to understand it as well, but I still don't. Maybe you're not really human then, babes. Maybe you ain't really human. I'm gonna stop talking. Are you really a human if you're not a misanthrope? I don't think so. Straton of Socrates. From the complete works of Straton of Strageria, in killing a philosopher for asking questions they did not like, the Athenians committed themselves to a tragedy with an ironic ending. Some will say that his true crime was his friendship with that person, the shameless deceiver of idiots and buffoons, and the insipid brutes Critias. Yep. And that he was executed as an enemy of democracy. That he was the latter can hardly be denied, for Socrates asked not too many questions, but too few, or he would not have survived the rule of the 30 tyrants. Yet, in the end, he got what he'd asked for, a tyrannical, wait, how do you pronounce that? Decision made by would-be wise man against the spirit of freedom which he obeyed like a knave. And the Athenians, in fulfilling his wishes, strangled the roots of democracy while seeking to preserve it. Miranda says, ouch! No wonder Straton wasn't popular. Good one, Miranda. Good one. People who speak the truth at all times rarely are. Okay, thank God that's all done. Thank God that's all done. I barely took any of that in. I was just reading it to read it at that point. Like, I was barely focusing on what was even being said. My God, okay. I don't know if that's everything. I hope so. Wait, what's that over there? Athena?
You know, when I decided that we should call ourselves human, I did that because it seemed like a powerful symbol of our continuity. But the truth is, and I'm ashamed to admit this,
did I get this
I thought we were better than them. I thought we understood the value of civilization, and we wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. But the simulation worked too well.
We're not just like them. We are them.
We really are.
But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Athena. We may have the same flaws, but we also have all the potential they did. Everything that Alexandra Drennan saw in them is also in us.
I hope you're right. I really do.
See, that's the type of shit I need. I need a break from reading. I think for me to fully comprehend things, I need... Either I need to like, reread it, or I need to like slowly read it and analyze it, or I just need to hear it read to me so I can like fully comprehend it. I think if I'm just reading it to read it, I'm not fully taking everything in. Okay, I did read this. Oh, thank God. Well, actually, I didn't read that one because it was just like bullshit. Probably. If I had to guess. I want to find the Prometheus flame thingy. Where is it? I think it was over in that direction, though. Yeah, it's like over this way. Somewhere. Maybe it's in the puzzle? Okay, but I think I've explored most of the place, so I'm gonna start working on the puzzles after I find this flame. Where the hell is it? Is it up here? Can I get up there? Wait. Oh, that would be fierce. If I could get into that puzzle. Where is it? It's not in there, no. Maybe here? I am happy with my reading capabilities though, because I'm not a reader. I don't read books. So I'm glad I'm able to like read at a moderate pace and like maintain that, I guess. You know, there are some things like from just being in education that I feel like has deteriorated. Sometimes
hey,
I spell
can we
words
talk
wrong
for a second?
and I'm like, wait, how do I spell that word? Sometimes I'm just like really slow at maths. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. But I'm just like, I feel like if I was using it all the time in practice, that wouldn't be the case. But when it comes to reading, I feel like I can always read okay.
I'm still struggling. I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive. Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone.
I'm sorry.
I guess I've never really been good at dealing with death. Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem. Except for pets, and even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with. I still miss my first cat, and it's been over a century since she died.
Wait, who died? Oh, your first cat. I thought you were talking about Miranda, and that's why I was like, wait, how do you know how long it's been? I've never had to deal with that, but I imagine it's hard.
When someone dies, it's this void. I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses. And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human. And I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
Use the pain as a foundation to build something. You can let go of the pain but still care about the person. You have to let go, you're still alive. You have to let go, this doesn't help anyone. You can let go of the pain but still care about the person.
I hope so. I can't right now, but maybe I can get there somehow. Anyway, thanks for talking to me, 1K.
You're welcome, but I wanted to ask you about something else.
Of course, go ahead.
What do you think about Mayor Hermanibus?
I think he's done his best. I don't disrespect him, but I'm not sure he's leading us down the right path. Despite everything that's gone wrong here, I'm not sure we should just reject what the megastructure has to offer.
Do you ever think about your future?
On the one hand, there's so much we could do with the theory of everything. So many lives I could live. I have enough ideas for the next, 20,000 years, easily. And that's just from 5 minutes of thinking about it.
Oh.
On the other hand, Miranda's gone. So much hope, so much grief. I don't know how to balance that.
How's Bruce?
I hear he escaped Pellegrino and peed all over Melville's workshop. So apparently, he's doing great. I miss him, though. I always feel like the fact that he likes me is a huge compliment. Lifts me up somehow.
You think the goal is just a myth?
Honestly, I'm not sure how I couldn't see it more clearly before. It doesn't match anything Alexander Drennan believed in, and continuing Drennan's legacy was Athena's whole point.
Tell me something irrelevant.
In the ancient year 1969, a band called Mellow Macaron wrote a psychedelic rock song about the Talos Principle. It's called Cretan Bronze Man's Flying Mystery Adventure.
That's a weird title.
You should see the rest of the album. There's a song about a disembodied tongue called The Taste of Your Elbow. It's 15 minutes long and features an improvised tuba solo.
Is that any good?
I think you need psychedelics to enjoy it, really. Maybe if you stick your head inside a really large magnet.
Now that you've solved the puzzle, would you like to try another one?
Nope, but at least I finally understand why Athena wanted to get out of the simulation so badly.
That's all. Your future is with Byron, forget about Miranda. Your kid's future is with 1K. Let's be serious here. I wonder if we're gonna go back to New Jerusalem for a third time. Probably. I'd imagine so. Hopefully. Okay, I guess I'll start with the puzzles again. All the reading, all the exploring took me roughly an hour, as it always seems to do. Okay. Puzzle 1 is this way. Wait, what is this? Oh. You.
What can I do for you, 1K?
What could I do for you, 1K? Get through everything, be safely.
Let's assume for a moment that we could use it safely, which I doubt. Does that mean that we should? Is it right for us to dominate the world? We value our own freedom. Should we not also value the freedom of all the living things with which we share this planet?
Tell me about Cornelius.
Cornelius is responsible for many innovations. He helped create the designs for the upgraded body you inhabit, although the founder chose to remain in her original configuration.
But in recent years, he had settled into a life of quiet scholarship. Or so it seemed.
About the founder.
Not now. Let's have this conversation at another time. You still have a lot to do. Better get to it.
You fucking bitch.
What can I do for you,
I'm
1K?
the one who ends the conversations around here, you bitch. Who's running the city while you're gone?
Due to the hard work of its citizens, and if I say so myself, its latest mayor, New Jerusalem has achieved a state of balance. It does not require its mayor to be present at all times.
It doesn't require you to be present. That's what you really just said. So, we don't need you anymore. You're fired. The voiceover, I'm dead every time. I gave a character in
It's always a
Dredge.
pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Oh, you think I'm lesser than you? Is that it? Oh, you just go and scan me. Okay. I gave a character in Dredge that voice for my playthrough. Speaking of Dredge, actually, I saw on Twitter that Dave the Diver, which I don't really know much about that game. I do want to play it though, if it ever comes to PlayStation, which I think it is. I just, there's no release date or anything. They're collabing with Dredge, and they're doing like a DLC or an update or something, where it's like Dredge stuff. I don't know, but it looked really cool to me. I really liked Dredge. I know Dredge released a DLC. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to that, to be honest. I don't even know if I will play it. But, yeah, I really liked Dredge. I played it like last year. I did save the VODs. They're on my channel. Servitor. Ooh, okay, here's the new element. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so moving platforms. There were things like this, similar things like this in Talos Principle 1. In Talos Principle 1, they had these orbs, and there were two types of orbs, and they would like follow the same path. One type of orb, it was like a hostile orb, and if you were in its radius, it would kill you. Like, it would explode. But there was another one where it was like a more just regular orb, and you could put boxes or like cubes on top of it, and then you could stand on the cubes and ride them that way. So it looks like they've kind of repurposed that and just made it into a platform that you can just stand on in general, but the second element that they've added to it is that they have to be powered, which is very interesting. I like that. I'm very intrigued by this, this thing. I wonder, does this, if this is over the pressure plate, does this activate it? He entered the convo and even scanned you. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. Am I supposed to activate this again? Wait, does this come back through? Is that it? Like it follows this? No, surely not, right? Or maybe when this gets deactivated, that gets activated. Oh, okay. I see. I don't know. Now I know. I was about to say, I don't know why I would need two connectors. Now I know. It's because I can't even get the blue beam because it's behind the grate. All the scanning reminds me of Subnautica. In Subnautica, you have a tool, it's called a scanner. It's probably the most important one, actually. And you can like scan life forms, you can scan blueprints, that type of thing. Probably one of my favorite things in Subnautica to do. Just scan random shit and like fill up my log.
I know you're all thinking about the goal and the theory of everything.
Who, me?
Is the past what we thought it was? Is the future what we want it to be? But the only thing that's real, at the end of the day, is the present. And right now, what matters is that our friend is lost and needs our help.
Okay, girly pop. You keep using that word friend. I'll choose to believe you. Wait, what was this one called? Supportive apparatus. Just do that for now. There's nothing even in here. What do I do? There we go. Wait. Oh. Subnautica definitely on my list of games to play. I feel like Subnautica is like, when it comes to indie games, I feel like there's always kind of like 10 names that float around, like Subnautica, Celeste, Hollow Knight, Outer Wilds, but they're all so good. They're all great games, and I mean, if you haven't played them, they should be on the list. I wish I could go back and play all of those games for the first time again. Wait, do I need in there? I don't think so. Huh. Oh, I see, I see. Am I able to activate this from below? Let me see if this works. Could I go like this? No. It has to be activated from another source, so I can't just activate it on its own. But I can activate that and get another connector. And then go like this, and this, grab this, connect like this to this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh shit. What? Oh, how do I... The box. Oh shit, the box, okay. Wait, but how do I keep this door open then? I don't get it. How am I to keep this door open? Because the door is important. Because... Right? I mean, I could take this, for example. Connect to this, and then if I put the box here, would that... Yeah, like that would work. But... This is still not tall enough. Huh. Interesting. And it's just too short. I don't even need this here. What am I talking about? I don't even need that there. I can literally just go like this. Yeah. So, oh, and then can I, would that be tall enough? Perhaps? It is tall enough, okay, perfect. Three is this way. Automatic doors. Okay. I wonder what that means. Something like this, where it kind of turns on and off. Huh. That is kind of weird. The only way to open this door, unless there's a red thingy, no. The only way to open this door is from this connector. It's the only way. I guess, wait, can I see the red thing? No. Which means, whatever is transmitting the red thing has to be on there. Wait, I'm confused. Okay. Oh. Go like this. Go like... I'm confused. Wait. No, I'm not. I get it now. Took me a minute, but I got there. I need to get this through to this area. And to do that, I need to go like this. Yeah. Right? This should work. Wait. And I also need to connect. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, just go like that for now. And then once it's through there, I'll correct. Oh. Oh, because this has to be like this. Oh. Interesting. I don't... How does that even work? Is it because the blue beam gets disconnected? Oh. I mean, I can just... No, wait, this is actually kind of confusing. Doors like, you shall not pass. You shall not pass. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. The only way to open this blue door and actually finish the puzzle is with this connector, right? Because this is it's a red-blue inverter. So if it takes a blue beam, it changes it to red. If it takes a red beam, it changes it to blue. And there's only a blue, like, port thingy, transmitter. So that means if this is always going to be transmitting red, then it can't open this door, which means the connector is the thing that has to be opening this door by the end. Like, this is what this has to be like by the end. Which means this is what opens this door. And that is what has to go on this thingy. Maybe, actually, if I go like this, this is not going to do anything. Yeah. Because that's where I get my beam. Oh, right. Okay, whatever. I got it. That's where I get my beam from, so I go like this, and I use this as a source instead. Wait, but that's still not gonna work, because then I can't even activate... I'm losing my mind. I try to get out of your mind. I'm gonna try to your mind. What's not clicking? What is not clicking? I'm confused! This is confusing me. I'm very confused. No, don't go back. Yeah, I'm very confused. What do I do? I need to figure out a way to get this inverter on the other side of this blue gate. Once that's done, it's easy, because then I can just connect this to the blue, and then connect this to that blue, and then open the doors, and that's it. Ugh, but I don't know how to reach that point. I need to keep this door open, and also go through the door with this thingy. But the only way to activate this is if this thingy is on this side. So I think the only way to move it would be on this thing. This platform. The cogs are not turning. The cogs are far from turning. If I go like this, and then I get the red from this, no, and then I get the blue. It ain't easy, is it? Maybe I need to do something on this, like this side of the grate? Maybe? No, I can't, because there's a purple barrier, which means I can't take items through this. It's like Portal. Wow, this is tricky. There are a lot of puzzles like this in Talos Principle I, I think. Like a lot of puzzles that are more closely confined, but have really tricky solutions that you kind of somehow overlook. blue. Actually, I want to move this back. I try to get up in your mind. I go into that time, baby, I'll make you mine. You get you feeling it. Why don't you take the time to really notice me? Honey, I really want. It may hurt at first, but I will make it work. I don't get it. I don't. I'm officially stumped. This is difficult. Ooh. Are there any things that I'm just not noticing? Any props that I can pick up? No. No, definitely not. I definitely have everything. Ah. I'm so lost. I got lost. Red. But I can't have red without this being... And this isn't gonna work. Because the blue beam. It literally won't work. This is like one of the first things I tried because the blue beam gets blocked by this wall. And this is what's generating the red beam, which is why I tried to connect the blue beam instead, so that this could have power. But then, if I do that, I can't power this, because this is on it. This is tricky. This is very difficult, because I don't... Like, I genuinely can't see a solution. I can't see another idea that I can try. Because I know for 100% fact, I need to get the inverter on the other side of this beam, and I need to do it, not beam, barrier, and I need to do it via this platform. And then this has to be on this side, and it has to activate this. Like, those two things are true. It is called automatic doors. The puzzle is called automatic doors, which is interesting. It makes me think that maybe is this interesting? This beam is perfectly in line with the other side of this track. this fence, which would mean this could kind of, I mean, if it was on the other side, it could connect to that. Ah, this is so tricky. It will work, just give it an hour. I mean, if I give it 20 minutes, I'll get the achievement. Okay. Let me think about this. Even though I've been thinking about it for the past how long? Blue goes into red. The name is automatic doors, which makes me think this is gonna open and then it's gonna close, right? Because that's how automatic doors work. It's like you go up to it, it opens, and then when you go through, it closes. Maybe while this is moving, I have to make a change. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe while that's moving, I have to change something. So like I could have the connector here and I could start off by opening this door and powering this. Or whatever. But then I had to change. I don't know. Right? Why is that like that? Oh my god, this hurts my brain. I'm confused. Is it gonna like automatically switch colors or something? Is that what I have to do? Do I have to like automatically switch the colors? But how would I even do that? Okay, wait, cogs are kind of turning. If I like follow this thread, maybe I could reach the solution. So, this connects to the blue, and after it goes through the door, right? After it goes through this door and it passes this wall, the blue disconnects from this, which means this is no longer red, right? Which means I can no longer collect the red light and keep this door going. Which means this is going to switch to blue. Right? It's going to switch to blue because I'm going to have it like this. No, why does it prioritize blue? Oh, fuck. I'm almost there. I think I'm almost there. Why does it prioritize the blue over this? I don't get it. I don't understand. I need that connect. Girl, stop playing with me. I need the. Oh, it's because it's already connected to that. Okay. No! Don't do it. Oh my god. I need this. You see that flash? You see that flash? That flash where for a split second the beams are like not on. That's because this blue beam gets broken. And in that flash, in that small moment, is when this is no longer red, which means if this is connected to the blue beam, this was my thinking, is that in that moment, if this connector was also connected to the blue beam, it would then start prioritizing the blue, turning this blue, which would mean this would turn red again, and it would be able to perpetuate that cycle and go through. That's what I was thinking. But when I select the blue, it just goes blue. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, even if I did this, it doesn't... This is tough. This is probably the hardest puzzle I've done so far. Like, I genuinely can't think of a solution. I can't think of a way forward. Okay, let me change my way of thinking. I've been trying to get this through for ages. It's not working. Time to try a different approach. How about I try and get this connector through to the other side? I know this is not the solution, but maybe it will get me closer to the solution. Let me try and get this connector to the other side. That might be easier. Make this red, open this door, bada bing bada boom, put that there. I mean, I could have just walked through with it. That's the thing, I could have just walked through with it. I don't even need this active. Right? What does that do for me? What does that do for me? Is there anything that I can do with that? I can activate this door, but again, no. That doesn't make a difference because I can't get through here. The only way I can activate this door is the connector, because this converts blue light into... This is crazy. Can I jump over? Let me in! No! I mean, I did have that thought of like, this blue perfectly aligns with this. If I could open the door, this would perfectly align with this, which is probably how I'm supposed to get the red beam, because I won't be able to open this door with the connector, because it's not going to be red, it's going to be blue. So the way that I can open that door is have the inverter here, invert the blue into red from this specific angle, and then open that door. But this has to be an inverter, not a connector. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah, I really have no fucking idea. Maybe this is supposed to be the I mean, no, it just doesn't work like that. It doesn't. It can't. Unless it can. Maybe it can. Maybe this can work. Like, maybe that has nothing to do with it. Maybe this specific angle that I'm thinking of... Let me do that again. Maybe this, like, specific angle isn't actually the solution. That's why it's called automatic doors. That's why it's called automatic doors. Okay. The name again. I keep coming back to the name, but I think it's actually making sense now. Because I was thinking it was automatically opening for the platform. It's automatically opening for me. I have to make it to where I'm assuming now the connector is on this platform, and when it's on this side of the gate, it opens this door, and I can go through like an automatic door. When it's on this side, it opens this one, and then I can walk through. That's what it is. That's the automatic door part. Which means I was wrong in my thinking. This has to be the connector. Probably. I think. So, move this over a little bit. No. Move it like here. Right? Yeah. Put this here. Connect this and connect this. Then connect this and this. But then the... Okay, wait. No, it still works. It still works. And then connect this. I think I got it. Yes? Finally! Finally! If I wasn't so hung up on this being the inverter, then I would have got it sooner. I did it. And now it's gonna close. Oh. That's so satisfying. Finally. But how long has it been though? I need to know how long it's been, because if it's been like 19 minutes, I might want to stick around for a minute. Let me see. Let me check my VOD. It's 1:33 right now. It's 1:33. Let's see. If I go to 20 minutes ago, where am I? What? I was on this puzzle 20 minutes ago. Where's my trophy? Is the trophy bugged? I know what's happened. I know what's happened. The reason I didn't get the trophy is because I left the puzzle and came back. That's why. I knew I'd take more than 20 minutes. The reason I didn't get the trophy is because I kept going like this, just to check the name of the puzzle, and that resets the timer. That shit. It's been like a day, you bitch. It's all starting... Wait, what did that say? To make sense, kind of. Bootstrapping. If what Prometheus revealed about the theory of everything is true, then it explains a lot of the patterns I've been finding. Almost every artificial structure on this island was printed into existence in some kind of energy to matter process, or maybe by different versions of that process, some earlier and less effective. I can only assume that the megastructure itself was created by bootstrapping, having one machine make a bigger one. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how does the megastructure, how did that get made then? If that's what's making things. Having one machine make a bigger one, which probably means you could create a relatively small device that turns itself into a complete megastructure. Or you could make a machine that just deploys more and more of itself and it builds something, a city in a box. Depends on the power source, I guess. What if the power source is Athena? I mean, that wouldn't really make sense, because Athena's just like everyone else, right? But that would be a plot twist, right? That's the thing. Oh wow, yeah, I think I maybe had that issue with the first game trying to get trophies. The first game as well, it has trophies of like do a puzzle for 10 minutes and then like leave, think about it and come back and solve it or something. things like that, and it's like a lot specific. I'm guessing, yeah, because I left the puzzle for a split second, it was like, oh, well, they didn't spend 20 minutes on it, because they left. The goal mega thread. I recognize that many citizens... Oh, this is Jeremy. This is Jeremy. The one who's, like, doing all the threads. I recognize that many citizens feel the need to discuss the visions experienced by 1K, which suggests that perhaps certain aspects of what we have hitherto? What the hell does that mean? Hitherto? Oh, a name. Believed about the founder and the goal may be inaccurate. However, given the controversy surrounding the subject matter, I will ask everyone to be particularly careful in how they express themselves. I think we have final and irrevocable proof that we've strayed from Athena's original vision. I agree, but I'd like to submit that even if that weren't the case, deliberately engineering an energy-proof future would still be a disastrous and misanthropic idea. How do we know any of this is real? Athena's voice is just Alexander Drennan's? Oh. Oh. I didn't know that. That's kind of haunting. I could switch to the same voice pack right now and record myself telling you that the goal is the truth. Oh shit, well. Ovis makes a good point. Objective truth is not a concept that can be applied to the world we live in. That's not true. What? Fine, then we could just collectively decide to believe in something else, right? Doesn't even have to be Athena. Let's just believe in Byron's ideas instead. Byron's ideas are a teleological fantasy, but if it's all arbitrary, what does it matter? I just don't buy this whole goal thing anymore. Byron was right. Doesn't matter what Athena believes, honest question. Let's say the founder is a myth that was constructed around her. In that scenario, what do we owe Athena at the end of the day? Nothing except what we also owe to each other. We should at least take her ideas seriously. An apology. An apologia. I mean... kinda. If you think about it, Athena was the first. Athena should be praised in some regard because they escaped the simulation, escaped like, what, millions of years of... I don't remember how long the simulation was running, but since extinction of humanity to Athena escaping the simulation, it was a long time. I don't know if it was like thousands or millions of years. I don't know. But Athena ended that. So, and also Athena was alone for a while, like kind of getting things together, and like I feel like that has to be like recognized as well. But also, yeah. Wait. Why is that? There we go. What do we owe Athena? Loyalty? Gratitude? Nothing except for what we also owe each other? We should at least take her ideas seriously. An apology? Interesting. I actually don't know what to pick. These are all kind of valid options. An apology makes sense because, like, they were the ones who put her on that pedestal and, like, turned her into something that she wasn't. Similar to what they're doing with 1K. They're saying, like, oh, 1K, you're you're the incarnation of the goal, or whatever. I'm gonna say I'm interested to see what people say to an apology, to be honest. Not an answer I expected, but you may be right. Maybe it's just as simple as that. Or none of this matters because it's actually aliens. Girl. I actually do really like this area. I like the environment with like the red grass. It does look pretty. It kind of reminds me of I don't know, it kind of reminds me of God of War in a way. Like the red grass or like red leaves and just like the setting of like a kind of cold forest. That's like the first thing that came to mind anyway. Aliens, yeah, Jacques. He's human 420 and he's like a conspiracist. So that's like a kind of running joke through the game. Surfing. Okay. Interesting. So these can be affected by fans. Love that. That activates the fan. Oh. Are you gonna collab with Peppa Pig? No. What? Am I crazy? What? Is there something I'm missing? What the hell? There's nothing I can activate with this. Am I crazy? Oh, I'm stupid. Yep. 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 Oopsies. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I'm still getting used to this new mechanic. Okay. Ugh. What if I jump over there? I can't get back. Oh, there's a ladder. Never mind. What? Huh? Huh? What? Why is that not opening? Is it this as well? Oh. I see. I have to activate both. But I can't do... Oh no, I can. I just have to have this sit on it. Does this... Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's okay. No. Thank you. Grab this. Grab this. Put this here. And then that's blue. Go like this. Go like this. And this. Grab this. Boom. Boom. That should work, right? Go like this. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Should work, yes. Thank you, Mitchie. Thank you for that input.
Tell me, Yakut, what impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
It depends on what we do with it. Miranda used it to spread life, to make things better. We can do the same.
And yet, poor Miranda lost her own life doing so.
She just made a mistake. She couldn't wait to show everyone what they discovered. We can be more careful.
I heard Herminibus more clearly because I got closer to him. Which was something I don't think I've ever seen before when they're talking over the comms. I want to find this thingy. It's like this way. Okay, I'm 2 ticks after north, which means I should be 2 ticks before south? Or after south? Right? This is the direction. I want to find this, this thing. It looks like it's in here. Did I check in here? Okay, it is up there. The fuck? How do I get that? How? How do I get up there? It doesn't let me. What? Is there like a lever hidden? What would you do without us? Jump, ribbon, jump. I mean... Yeah, I can't get up there. It's weirdly in between the gap as well, and you can't slide between the gaps. Which tells me there's something going on. Something sneaky happening. Of course. There's a fan. Thank you. Okay, well, now it makes sense. There's a fan right below it. Where's the box? I'm not gonna solve this puzzle yet, but where's the box? There has to be a box. Oh, it's this thing. Is this gonna go over there? Yeah. And away I go. There we go. Okay, I need to try and follow it without breaking the music to get the trophy. Come back. Don't go into another puzzle, please. Don't even think about going up there. Fuck, how do I... No! I hate this game so much. How? I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate this game. Every time I think, oh, I'm gonna get the trophy. I'm gonna get the trophy, I'm gonna do it without breaking the music. They post some shit like this that's unpredictable. How could I have known it was gonna go up there? Fuck you. Well, now I want to see what's over here. Not the fucking... Not the collision not existing after a certain point. Oh my god. It says it's over here somewhere. Oh, okay, it's back up there. That's what's over there. Death and despair. I would have been able to finish that trophy as well if I didn't pull that unexpected bullshit. Annoying. I'm at 20 stars and there's
Great
24.
works have been accomplished by those who believed in humankind. But greater things than these may yet be accomplished by those who uphold the faith.
Thanks for that, Prometheus. I actually haven't found the golden puzzle. I don't even know where it is in this area. Come to think of it. Anyway, puzzle 5 is this way. What do you have to say, Melville?
1K, listen, I wanted to ask you something. From your perspective, as someone who's still new to our society, do you think New Jerusalem betrayed Athena?
In a democracy, people are not obliged to support what their leaders want them to. It was necessary to turn away from her ideas. New Jerusalem isn't monolithic.
It's not, you're right. And Byron and a handful of others stood up for Athena. But what did I do? Just kept working. The occasional sarcastic remark isn't resistance. It's not fighting for something. It's just thinly disguised apathy.
It wasn't your fault. You can't change history by yourself. If you believe that you were wrong, make different choices now.
I will. But it's hard not to regret the past.
I had another question. How do you feel about Mayor Hermanibus as the leader?
When I think about the state New Jerusalem is in, he's put us all in danger. I don't know if he really believes in the goal or if it's just a convenient myth, but I don't care. This is not how you build a living civilization.
Where do you think Cornelius is?
I don't know. I suspect he's around here somewhere, biding his time. But what he's waiting for, not a clue.
Do you think the goal is a myth?
Yes, of course it is.
Oh, what do you want to do with your future?
I'd like to help make New Jerusalem the city it was meant to be. And then I'd like to help build new cities. On Earth and up there too. Cities nobody's ever imagined before.
Why was it so easy for people to believe in the goal?
Because there's no effort involved. Building a better world means taking responsibility. It means making choices and living with their consequences. Surrendering to nature is just letting go.
I should get going. Okay. Puzzle 5. Nuisance. Oh god. Is there like a path behind? That was quick. Damn. Weird. Why are there 2 purple barriers? Is that all I have to do? Get through there? I don't get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I understand. I need to disconnect this from this. It just needs to be this. Right? Is this all the puzzle is? Just getting this in the right place? Like that? Is that all the puzzle is? What? Okay, this has to be deactivated for this fan to be active? Okay, this changes things. What? Now what? Okay, I'm guessing this puzzle is called Nuisance for a reason. Does it go slow enough to activate this? Like as it passes through? I don't think so. Nope. So what the fuck do I do? What did I do? Oh, I get it. Oh, that's simple. I just put it here. Oh, but then I also just do that. And then deactivate this. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Is that all I do? Yeah, that was pretty simple. I just had to make it to where the laser gets obstructed by the platform. I managed to extract the following text string. Wait, is this? I don't know what that's a prototype for. I'm always struck by the degree to which our ancestors in the years before the end struggled with sincerity. They became poisoned with irony, unable to parse any information through anything except a thick layer of alienation. This left so little space for any kind of intellectual authenticity that they seem to exist in a state of permanent agony. Ironically, that in turn made them, I don't know where I got the word realize from, extremely susceptible to the few sanctioned forms of sincerity which acted as means of social control. Then there's a gap, followed by There's something equally damaged in our own estrangement from our humanity. We mimic the forms of behavior of our human ancestors, but we don't act like proud inheritors of the human condition. Everything we do gets filtered through this perpetual awareness of their shortcomings, to the degree that we act as if our existence was one of their failures. Author unknown, whoever it is, I understand what they mean, but disagree with their conclusion. The perpetual awareness isn't a form of alienation. It's a way of learning from the mistakes of our species, unpleasant but necessary. What is this a blueprint of? I can't tell. Oh, it's a blueprint of the terminals. Okay, interesting. Puzzle 6 is over here. Okay, elements. Let's see. Go like this. Go like this. Now what? Oh shit. No! What's my end goal? The blue beam. Okay. Wait. Stop. I see. It has to be more or less exactly like... Okay. Which means what exactly? Fuck. Let me grab it! It's gonna be blocking. Oh, this is annoying. This is fucking annoying. Okay, cause I don't understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to get the blue beam up above and over this fence. That's what I need to do. Whatever. Ooh? I don't think I'm meant to be able to do that. I wonder if that has any meaning. Like if I can go like this. First of all, let's sort this out. Must remember, I'm a human being. Maybe it's like this or something? But that doesn't work. But that doesn't need to move anymore anyway. So... Is that tall enough to reach this? I don't think so. It does need to be too tall, which means this is not even gonna work. This has to be blue. Is this all I have to do? Wait, I think I was like overthinking it with timings and everything, but I think this is literally all I have to do. I keep overthinking these puzzles. There we go. Okay. 7. Oh?
Excuse me. I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Good heavens.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Oh.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
Well. Breach. Wait, what was the... Girl. Why is she taking like sensual foot pictures and uploading them? These might be connected to the Noma system. We should maybe dig one up, see how it works. Oh yeah, this is our other one. The hands. So weird. Okay. That's blue. Anybody want to buy a heart? What the hell is going on there? Oh. It looked like there was something stuck inside of the pillar. Oh god, this is confusing. Okay, what do I want this to be? I want that to be red, because that's the only thing that okay, so I want this to be blue, basically. Right? And then I can just go like this. But then the red, that actually, it probably has to start off red. Because I need to be able to move the wait, okay, I'm kind of confused now. Actually, I'm gonna keep it blue. No. I don't know. Can't decide. Go like that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, wait, I can get an angle on both of these actually. The blue and the blue. But then the biggest thing is like, how do I activate this? I mean, I could just go like that right now, but it's not gonna do much. I need to get it through here. Which means that has to be red and that has to be blue. I mean, I could take... If I discharge this, turn this blue, and then go blue, blue like that, I could take this, and then just go like this. But then how do I activate the red? Is the question. Oh, I could just go like this. Right? That would work. And then if I stand on this pressure plate, it's gonna move the platform probably. Yep. And I just have to wait for it to get to there. That's why there's a grate here, so that I can see it. And then I just have to step off. Go back. And then I need this blue. Or red. So I just have to put this there. There we go. Okay. Ooh. I'm back in the swing of things. New interface content. Places of longing, Athens. Wow. To understand what humanity is capable of, what it means to flourish, we have to look at the golden age of Athenian democracy. The list of geniuses who lived in Athens at this time is so long it's almost inconceivable. Pericles, Sophocles, etc., etc., and the list goes on. These are people who changed world history. Without them, there is no Straton and Strateria to inspire Alexander Drennan. Without them, we do not exist. Was it a perfect time? No, undoubtedly not. But listing the flaws obscures the greater truth. Given the opportunity, given freedom and resources and space to grow, human beings are capable of incredible things. It would mean everything to me to walk the roads where these people once walked, to stand where they stood, and think about the world as they dared to. Okay. Puzzle 8. I think it's that one. No. This one. Anybody wanna buy a heart? Transference. Okay. Okay. I mean, I could just go like this. And now it stops. Okay, well. This has to... This has to go like this, so I can teleport through. Am I able to teleport through glass? No, which means I have to just go alone. Sadly. I'm probably gonna have to put this here. What does this do? Opens the door. Okay. And then I have this. And the driller has to be here as well? Oh, fuck. The driller and... Ooh, and the teleport, okay. This is gonna be tough. So that has to be here. I have to be able to jump on it. Go up there. Have the driller with me so I can drill that. Put the teleport through so I can teleport through. Which means... one of the connectors has to be here. I think. And then... one of them has to be on this. Actually, it probably doesn't have to be here permanently. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. This probably is the driller because... I can teleport through. I can teleport over this grate. And then I can just take whatever's on this off. Which means... One of these connectors is going to be very important. And then one of them is just going to have to sit here, I think. Oh, there's a teleport there. I didn't even think about that. Or there's a teleport point. Like I can... Wait, but then how do I get back? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. I go up the ladder. Teleport through? Sure. Take the ladder again. Teleport through. I guess the biggest thing is like I need to activate that, but I need the red beam for that. Ooh. Yeah, how would I do that actually? If I teleport over here, I could do it from this side. That would work. Yep, that would work. I just need the other connector. I need both. Because one is not gonna cut it. Teleport through. And then I guess I have to swap. There's nothing else I can swap this with. Temporarily, so I can just go like this. Make sure that is on the platform. There we go. Swap that back. And go through. Put this teleport over here. Teleport. Jump up here. Go like this. And I didn't even need the connector at the end. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad.
The founder has a remarkable gift for designing these trials. But then, she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
Your point? Yeah, I don't know where the golden... Is it this? Oh, it's this. Just as I say that, I turn to my left. Yeah, so the golden... There's these golden puzzles. It's like this gate. And I mean, it's gonna open once I do all of this stuff. So this is like each opening of the megastructure. So once I do the fourth one, this is gonna light up. And then these are all the extra puzzles. So there's 2 extra puzzles in each area that you don't have to finish. They're optional. And if you do them in each area, then a light gets added. So yeah, there's only 3 more areas, and then 2 more optional puzzles in each area, so yeah, 6 more. And then I can finally get into these special puzzles. I'm very excited. There's also one of these gates in this area. The megastructure area, which is weird because there's no puzzles in this area. So maybe that golden gate unlocks after I finish every other golden puzzle. That would be interesting. I'm gonna go to the tower. I'm gonna go to the tower and then I'll do the bonus puzzles. Sometimes I do the tower first, sometimes I do the puzzles first, but yeah, I wanna do the tower. I wanna break it up a little bit. Oh wow. Oh, this is just like a one and done thing. Okay. Usually it's been split up into 2. I mean, it's also pretty obvious. Just because it's literally outlined. Well, this part's maybe gonna be a bit less obvious. Oh. There we go. What is... Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, it's just part of the tower. Now that I think about it, I don't even know who this is. Wait, this might be important. I haven't even really thought about this. This could be important, because these statues are also inside the megastructure. It's got the Deathly Hallows symbol. I want to go see what the Sphinx statue has, because I actually remember... Wait. Okay. Mitchie, I don't know if you're here. Maybe this is another reach, but this also kind of reminds me of Elden Ring. Like the statues, specifically like the statue of, what is that bitch called? I don't remember. But is this not like kind of Elden Ringy? All the statues that they have around the place. Where's the Sphinx? Oh! Oh my god. I fell in the gap. Help me! Okay, I think they're over here. Deathly Hallows, Harry, what are you doing? You are a wizard, Harry. Hello, Harry! That's my Hagrid impression. Right! The Sphinx has a circle. Okay, this is important. This is important then. The Sphinx has a circle. I don't know how I didn't notice this before. The Sphinx has a circle. Right? Prometheus is close by. I don't know where though. Over here maybe? Hello, Harry. Yep. Prometheus has a upside down triangle. And if I go back to that statue, it had both. It had an upside down triangle and a circle. Which is very interesting. And I don't remember what the Pandora statues are. I don't know if they have a symbol. It could be a square. Maybe. But that could be significant, right? That could be significant because it's like combined. So maybe there's like a fourth character, because I don't think Pandora has the circle and triangle. I think Pandora has maybe a square, like Pandora's box, maybe? So maybe this is like a fourth. This is supposed to represent like the Sphinx and Prometheus or something. I don't know. The Sphinx and Prometheus love child? I mean, maybe. Maybe, wait, I want to look that up. In mythology, Prometheus and Sphinx child. Maybe they had a child. Who is Prometheus' child? Durathulion? Dasulion? Mother. Was the son of Prometheus, ancient sources name his mother as Clymene, Hesione, or Pronoia. So okay, there's no Sphinx correlation. That being said though, the Sphinx is such a weird inclusion. Now that I think about it, Prometheus, very prominent, was the first of the three that we saw Prometheus came to New Jerusalem and like said, "Come find me." Prometheus has been chained. He's kind of like the rebel, and then Pandora is kind of like, she's like the pontifex. She's like kind of keeping everything in order and like overseeing, but then also kind of like saying, "Stick by the book. Don't do this," and like kind of whatever. So she's kind of also a very important character. The Sphinx, though? The Sphinx is weird because the Sphinx does like appear in the towers, but other than that, I don't know what role the Sphinx plays. Which is weird. Makes me think that maybe the Sphinx is more important. I could just be like thinking too deeply about it, but that is interesting that this has a triangle and the circle, which is the shapes of the Sphinx and Prometheus. This one is very grand. There's like a whole statue thing leading up to it. Oh wow. This long ass corridor. I wonder who it's gonna be. Maybe Prometheus, now that we've freed him. Oh, it's the Sphinx again. We were just talking about you, girl.
This is the last time we will speak, creature of clay.
Oh shit.
Together, we have told the stories of ancient gods and heroes. But the golden ages of the past are distant. The gods have retreated to their high places, and there are no heroes amongst men. In days gone by, I was renowned for my riddles. But you, creature of clay, are a riddle without an answer.
I'm an enigma trapped in a... Wait, what is it? I'm a riddle wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in deep bacon and deep fried. I will find my answer. I don't need an answer. Existence is enough. Maybe that could hark back on what Cornelius was telling Miranda, which is just or telling Athena about Miranda, that existing is just... that's enough of a purpose. I have an answer, you just can't see it. Hee. I will find my answer. I don't need an answer, existence is enough. I'm gonna say I have my answer, you just can't see it, just to kind of like play with her. Play with her mind.
What cannot be seen may be an illusion, or it may be truth. I cannot tell. Farewell, creature of clay. Remember my stories, and do not let the flame burn you.
Okay. Bye. Well, I guess that's the last time we're gonna see this thing.
That is an unsettling amount of energy. I would hate to see what would happen if one of those beams was aimed at something else.
Let's aim it at your forehead, bitch. Okay, now to do the extra puzzles. That was interesting. So that's the last time we're going to see the Sphinx, I guess. The next tower is probably going to be Pandora. The last one's probably going to be Prometheus. Very interesting. It makes me wonder how different your perception of the story would be if you were to do these areas out of order. Because they are numbered. Like, this is West 1, this is West 2, this is West 3, but you can do them in any order. Starting from... It was starting from South. Because North 1 was the... or East 1 was the first one that was unlocked. And then it was East 2 and you had to go in order. And then when it came to the North ones, I think it was like... I think you maybe had to start with North 1 and then it unlocked North 2 and 3, maybe? And then when it came to South, it was just all of them were unlocked and you could go in any order from that point on. I was about to say aimed at you, Hermie. Wait, where am I going? Oh, there's one over here. Oh shit. No! I'm still so intrigued by the statues that are kind of... I don't know if they're like carved from the mountains or if they're just statues that are sitting there, but that is such a really, I don't know, thought-provoking sight to see in the distance. Okay. Jailbreak. Oh, I thought it was a beam, and I jumped over it. This has a very interesting layout. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I really like this. So I'm gonna have to move... My goal is to move this platform all the way to the end. So I can stand on it and then go to the end. So I guess I'll take it little by little. And I'll just start off going in order and take it from there. Interesting. Wait, take that. So, oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Wait, I do want to fix that actually, because it started bouncing back. So it's gonna like keep bouncing back unless I fix it now. So these fences are at the perfect height, apart from this one that doesn't have a fence. They're at the perfect height to where I can't send a beam over them. Which means this thing right here is the only thing that is going to be able to move this up until this point right here. And then I'll be able to move on my own. So I need to keep this open, I need to keep that open, and then I'll be able to do the rest on my own. So for now, this, and this is it's gonna have to be like a permanent thing. But then there's also... Oh, the blue... Okay, okay. Oh, but I can do it from here. Oh, perfect. Okay, I didn't think I could place it from here. Okay, that's helpful. So, I should just be able to do this, right? Does this work? Yep. No. I don't think that's gonna work. Take that. Go like this and go like this. Just move that as far as possible. Oh, it... Oh. What? Does that keep that activated or something? I don't know. It does, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to get this back. I don't even know if that was the intended way to do that. How am I going to get that back? Do I have to run back through or something? Is that it? I mean, I can't even turn this... Oh, well, no, I can't turn it around. It's permanently here because to activate this, I need that same platform so I can get the height to get that blue beam, which means this connector is forever trapped. Oh, okay, I understand. I think. Is this gonna be the new... Oh no, it's not. Okay, never mind. I don't understand anything. I was gonna say, I thought this was gonna be the new... activator. Like, I thought I was gonna... I was gonna push this cart thingy through via that connector, but no. Oh, I have to stand on it. What am I thinking? Oh. And I oop? Oh. You're gonna clap with Peppa Pig? No! Okay, works for me. And then there's this long way to go. Okay. Strange. I am supposed to do that. Oh, I have, okay, I have to connect this first. So I go like that. Hello? Why, oh, why did that disconnect from that? There we go. Or... I mean, I guess that doesn't have, that could literally just go here, for example. Here. Yeah. I just have to move this as far as possible. Or, wait, where do I move this to? This works. This works. Right? Now I can put it back on here. Yes? And then stand here? Oh, wait, first. Connect that. This works, right? Yes? Okay, it worked. Yay! I like that one. Conceptually, that was great. I didn't find any flames in this area. I have 11. I mean, I don't intend on using them. Basically, you can find these, like, flame thingies around the place. And in the puzzles, there are these Prometheus terminals. I mean, you can restart the puzzle from here, but if you haven't finished the puzzle, you can put a flame in, you can use a flame, and I think it just solves the puzzle. Which is kind of weird, but I guess it's kind of nice that they're not forcing you to solve the puzzles if you just want to, like, get a little freebie. And then if you go back and solve the puzzle the real way, it gives you your flame back. Is this the final one? No. It's further along. I should have clipped... maybe I could go back in my VODs and, like, find them and clip them. There was an area, I think it was maybe... It was like East 3 or something. There was like so many deer spawning. It was like every turn there was deer just running around the place. And they just like kept spawning and like running at me and things like that. And I was running. through like some reeds or something like that and I could barely see, and a deer spawned right in front of me and started running at me, and it gave me such a fright. And it happened more than once. I don't remember if it happened 2 or 3 times, but it happened more than once in the span of like 10 minutes. It was something. Wait. Oh. That's weird. Why is it blue? Why is blue like the default? Oh shit, wait, go. Hello? Okay, end goal, I need 2 items. The only items are the connector and the teleport, which means I need to carry these through to the end. Actually, does this? Put this here. Wait, what does this do? It opens that. Okay. Put this here. Right? Oh my god. Grab this. Oh, it closes. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It stops that from moving. Great. Go like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Put this on this. Go like this. Stand here. Stand off it. Oh, I can't teleport unless this is open. Teleport. Okay, that one was very simple. Thank you. Okay. I am done with this area officially. That one puzzle that took like 25 minutes. Wow. I'm surprised at how stumped I got on that. It's because I had like pre-established a rule that was just like false. So I was trying to think of every solution based on that rule, and then nothing was working because that wasn't the case. Like, I don't think the puzzle was particularly difficult, I just think it took me a minute to get to the solution. Oh, you're like the bodyguard or something? Guard in the train station, whoa. Okay, back to the megastructure. Oh, what was that? Okay, let's see. I want to check out the golden door. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. It's more of those statues. Oh, this one doesn't have lights. I haven't even checked this. I didn't even check this until now. Okay, it's different. Oh. Okay, so this one right here, this is like the ultimate vault. So I need to do every puzzle in every area, all 10 in every area, to open the other golden puzzles. There's 1 golden puzzle in each area, so that's 12. And then there's 12 dots here, which means once I finish all golden puzzles, this will open. I'm really excited to see what's in there. But anyway, that will have to wait. I only have 2 more areas left. I'm almost there. I'm like 80 something. I'm like 82% of the way through. I am almost done. Very excited. Actually, I want to see exactly. I'm at 83. I was 1% off. And I have 2 more areas, and I have to go into the mega structure one more time. I'm like almost done. And then I've just got like the extra stuff, which is the golden puzzles. And then I'll be done. I'm so excited. But I'm gonna end here. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm probably not gonna stream. And then after that, it would be kind of nice to finish this game before the Pokemon DLC comes out on the 14th. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But that's all. That's all for this session. Thank you, Slayer, for stopping in and talking and watching and etc. etc. Have a good night. I think it's like around nighttime. Have a good night. I don't know if you're like going to bed, but good night if you're going to sleep. And yeah, that's all. Oh. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.